Video's rolling. Video's rolling up here.
Check, check. Check, check.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Can I hear you real quick?
Checking it.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're all good. Everything's set, and we are live.
All right. Rodolfo. See that?
Yeah.
That's your line.
Did you hear that tree?
Hold on, you're gonna be in the scene. You're in.
I'm in.
You're in.
Okay.
It's gonna change everything.
Did you hear that tree?
Hold on, not yet, not yet. So, I'm just gonna put you in the scene. You're gonna have to be there.
Okay.
You're his orphan brother. Okay? So, I'll give you a quick backstory. You've been sheltered your whole life. You've been locked in this house your whole life, so you're a little slow for that reason. Very curious, but very trusting. So this whole thing's going to make a little bit more sense in the fact of why you're unable to get to him so quick is also because he's kind of here too. So that'll add to the whole bit. All right.
Is there gonna be a noise?
Harold gives a whole monologue. So he'll say, "I mean that, son. You name it, it's yours." Or he'll say, "I mean that, son. You name it, it's yours." And then that's when you say, "Did you hear that, Treat?" So you'll be listening to him when he comes in.
Yeah.
All right? Treat, I'm going to give you an extra line.
Yes.
You're going to say, "He's got strange friends, this guy, particular type characters." You'll say, "What do you mean?" Okay? And then that'll be your cue, okay, Harold? To sing? All right? So let's have you kind of pacing over there, maybe talking. You guys are talking to each other, okay? Here we go.
He's got strange friends, this guy. Peculiar characters.
What do you mean?
If I
Did you hear that tree?
had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I'd fly. Tree! I didn't hear you come in. How are you, son?
I'm not your son.
You're a dead-end kid, though, aren't you?
No.
I don't mean a real dead-end kid, for Christ's sake. I don't mean a literal dead-end kid. You're gonna have, never take me literally, Treat. You're gonna have to learn not to take me literally, or you're gonna end up right up the garden path. It's going terribly, in case you're wondering, Philip. How the hell could you be a dead-end kid, for Christ's sake? How the hell could you be a dead-end kid? You'd have to be 60, 70 years old, for Christ's sake. I mean, those dead-end kids have aged. They're old. I mean those dead-end kids of old, they've aged. Some of them are dead. Others are suffering from debilitating illnesses. Unrecognizable. We're talking about life and death here, Treat. Mortality, the human condition. You remind me of a dead-end kid. That's why I came home with you. And that's why I'm gonna give you everything I have. I mean that, son. You name it. It's yours.
All right, let's go back. Okay. Paul, You are going to have to talk in numbers. So instead of the dialogue, you'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do the dialogue. Go back. Sit down. They didn't earn you.
Huh?
We're talking to him.
If I had the wings of an angel. Hey, by the way, I am so sorry. I forget the melody, which is bad, because that melody would be in Harold's head all the time. Of the song.
I know. I don't know it either.
If I had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I'd fly. Treat. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, son. 1, 2, 1.
I'm not your son.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3.
Shut up. Shut up.
Lines. Keep going.
1, 2, 3.
Say your line now.
Oh,
He said shut up.
you remind me of a dead end kid.
He said shut up. So you say it was lucky. It was a lucky thing. Oh, and by the way, after all that 1, 1, 1, 1, that's when you say, "Did you hear that, Treat?"
Yeah, because this him I'm supposed to be saying shut
No,
up.
I know.
to.
So you say
Yeah.
shut up to him, actually.
Shut up.
I know. I was wondering if I should talk because I was like.
I actually meant sit over there, but I like you here now. You get to be in the scene. You're.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Get more camera time.
Okay.
So here's what happened.
Okay.
He just told him, "I'm gonna give you a bunch of money.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you whatever you want." And you're like, "You hear that, Treat?" And then he says to you, "Shut up," because you're like,
Okay.
"This guy sounds great," and he's like, "He's a shyster."
Okay.
Okay, you can just chill. Listen to him. Can you get the lines? Do it. Can you do your monologue or no? Can you?
It was,
Can you do it?
yes. I don't know what happens.
Here, take the book. Take the book. Take the lines. Take the lines. Get it right. Get it right. And just be chill.
I can't
Just be
because I don't have my
chill.
I don't have my glasses.
You don't have your glasses. Okay.
I'm gonna do. It's there. I don't know what
Then
happens.
just do it. Then just do it.
It's here to hear. It's here to hear. There's something.
Breathe. Slow down. Do nothing and talk.
It was a lucky thing for me running into you in that downtown Philly bar. This is the first good thing that's ever happened to me in Philadelphia.
You're doing too much.
What kind of friends you have?
What do you mean?
I made some calls.
Don't move. Do nothing.
You have my wallet.
That's right. I called up some people.
And what did you say?
I told them I had you.
Don't move. Do nothing. Do nothing.
And what did they say?
They wouldn't believe me. They thought it was some kind of a joke. They thought you put me up to it.
I'm not surprised.
I told them I was serious. I said I want ransom. I told them to get it together. $1 million bucks.
Don't do anything.
And what did they do?
They laughed in my face. I said, who the fuck you laughing at?
Just stare at him now.
I told them I would send a piece of you back to them to prove it. I said, how would you like to receive a finger or two in the mail as proof positive? How would you like to receive his ring finger with the ring still on it?
Do nothing.
They
Stare
said they
at
would
him.
love to receive it.
Stare at him.
They said if it was a nice ring, they would melt it down and get a few bucks for it in the open market.
Don't move a muscle. Don't move it. Don't move an eyebrow.
That sounds like them.
Another guy cursed me, he cursed you, they hung up on me.
I could have told you that had you asked.
Told me what?
Not to call those fellas up.
Who should I call up?
For ransom?
Yeah.
Well, you might try those orphans. They're the only family I ever had. Trouble is, most of them are dead. TB, polio, hunger, poverty, violence. On second thought, I wouldn't bother with those orphans.
You're doing something. Don't do anything.
What about your business acquaintances?
What business acquaintances?
The people whose names you got in your wallet, the people who you do business with.
I wouldn't exactly call those acquaintances. Treat, I hope you didn't give them your name and address.
I didn't give them no fucking name and address.
That's good.
What do you think I am, stupid?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm calling up people asking for ransom. I'm gonna give my fucking name and address.
You're interested in money, huh?
What do you think?
I think so.
I figured we could hold you here for a nice size ransom.
Best laid plans of mice and men.
Don't give me any of that shit.
William Shakespeare.
Don't give me any of that Shakespeare shit.
I got it. Hold on.
Would you like to work for me?
For you.
Yes. Good pay, pleasant working conditions.
Stop looking down.
You must be kidding.
No, I'm serious.
This guy's unbelievable.
I'm offering you $500 a week, all expenses paid.
I'm not interested.
I'm offering you $750. You like women?
Sure, I like women.
I'm offering you $750, plus all the women you can handle.
Where are you gonna get them?
I got a little black book. Should I get my black book?
If you have it.
You see this book?
That's not a black book. Sure, it's got a lot of gold in it.
It's weird. I didn't consider the references that it's filled with, but I was going to say, see this little black book? It's worth a fortune.
All right, do it then.
See this little black book? See this book? It's worth a fortune. You're talking about money. I'm showing you money right here.
I'm self-employed.
It's hilarious. Now do nothing. Now do nothing.
You're talking about your work.
That's right.
You're talking about your lousy nickel and dime stick-ups.
I don't work for no one. I ain't got the temperament.
How come?
It never works out.
You and me are going to get along real well, Treat. I'm willing to take all this into consideration. You can still be your own man.
Forget it.
It never works out. Say that.
It never works out.
Wait. Now you have to admit, you're going to tell him, I told him you were a delinquent.
I told him you were a delinquent.
And you say, you shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Okay. Now you say, we're going to get along real well.
We're going to get along real well, Treat. I'm willing to take all this into consideration.
You can still be your own man.
You can still be your own
Nope,
man.
do nothing.
You can still be your own man.
Forget it.
I'm offering you $1,000 a week. That's $52,000. That comes to $52,000 a year. That ain't peanuts. Plus, I'm offering you a position where there's room for advancement. Don't you want to?
Nope,
Nope.
we're done. Let him talk.
How I know you're not bullshitting me?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
I think you're full of shit.
Here's your first month's salary in advance. $4,000. Count it.
Where'd you get that?
My armpit.
You actually say, bring that here, Philip.
Yeah, bring that here, Philip. We didn't rehearse it like that because we didn't know we were gonna have a Philip.
No, it's great though.
Yeah.
But you have one.
So don't toss it to him. Just like pull it out, and then I'm gonna say.
No, he has it, so just tell him to bring it to me.
Oh.
Bring it here, Philip.
Oh, I thought you were saying we were going back. My fault. Bring it here, Philip. Where'd you get that?
My armpit.
I got your wallet.
I carry all my money in my wallet street in case I get robbed. Carry it in my armpit. My money belt. My hat. Anywhere but my wallet. So what do you say?
Wait, nothing.
So what do you say?
Not yet. Anywhere but my wallet. You say, how much you got on you?
Oh. How much you got on you?
Quite a bit and access to much more.
Now
That's
Treat
when I
crosses
crossed
to the
over.
front
Okay,
door.
all right,
Yep.
yeah, I did it a little early.
So what do you say? Is it a deal?
Yeah, so you heard that, right? Character heard it. Character knows already what he's doing. Say it again.
So what do you say? Is it a deal?
No deal.
$1,000 a week is my final offer. $1,000.
I don't take orders.
I'm easy to get along with.
I kidnapped you. Who's in control here?
Depends.
That depends. Now, say that again. Nothing. Do nothing.
That depends.
Now, freshen your drink.
I'm
Wait,
in
let
control.
it happen. Let it happen.
This is my
no,
house.
let it happen. He's got to freshen his drink.
Oh.
It's a move. Do nothing.
That
You're doing
depends.
something. Do nothing. Do nothing. Just freshen your drink. Don't look at him. Don't be aware. Just do the one thing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Look at him.
I'm in control. This is my house. You're my kidnapped victim.
I understand that.
You did something. Do nothing.
I understand that.
Yep, and take a drink.
Don't you go offering me anything. Empty out your pockets, mister.
That's a mistake.
That's no mistake. Mistake was offering me a job.
Exclamation points.
That's no mistake.
Exclamation points.
Oh, that's no mistake.
Use the knife. Strong.
That's no mistake.
You're about to cut somebody.
Flimsy.
But you're about to cut somebody.
That's no mistake. Mistake was offering me a job. The mistake was showing me your money.
I'll give you money, Treat. I
Don't
told-
do nothing here. I'm offering you security for life. Do nothing.
I'm offering you security for life. I'm offering you a job with a pension plan. Don't you want to advance in the world?
I'm happy where I am. Empty out your pockets.
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
It's against my principles.
I'll cut out your fucking heart, mister. I don't work for nobody. You understand me? They tried to get me to work in a department store once. Only trouble is, I burned it down.
Your violence.
Fucking A, mister!
I like it.
You don't hand over that money, I'm gonna cut out your heart. I swear to God.
You say, he's not kidding, to him.
He's not kidding.
I'm talking about.
No, I'll give you money. I'll give
I'll
you
give
money,
you money,
Treat.
Treat. I told you that. I'll give you way more than what I have on me.
No, do nothing.
I'll give you way more than what I have on me. You work for me.
I just want what you got on you. Ain't interested in anything else. You ain't gonna do anyone any good, mister. No one wants you. I called them fucking numbers in your wallet. No one's interested in you. I don't want you either, mister. I'm a lone operator. Philip can tell you, strictly on my own. I don't work for no one. I don't take no orders.
I'll make a bet. Do nothing. Do nothing. Look right at him.
I'll make a bet. You're gonna work for me.
This guy's crazy.
You say he's well-intentioned, Treat.
He's well-intentioned, Treat.
He don't hear what I'm saying, and you get crazier.
He don't hear what I'm saying.
And get crazier on him.
He don't hear what I'm saying.
I'm gonna work out a package deal. I don't intend to leave Philip out of the picture.
I'm gonna take on the two of you.
I'm gonna take on the two of you, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna work out a package deal.
No. I'm gonna take on the two of you, as a matter of fact. I don't intend.
I don't intend to leave Philip out of the picture. I'm gonna work out a package deal.
Give
This
me your
guy's
money, mister.
unbelievable.
Give me your money, mister. And this is the first time you move in toward Harold Determined.
Okay. Give me your money, mister.
You back slowly.
I'm talking about fine food. Fancy women. You like cashmere? I'm talking about
No,
only-
wait. You like cashmere? Philip, I like cashmere.
I like cashmere.
Talking about only the best.
Maybe we should do it, Treat.
Maybe we should do a treat.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. Okay. Then yell, I kidnapped this fucking guy.
I kidnapped this fucking guy.
1,700 for the two of you for the first 6 months, plus a nice healthy bonus later on.
I'm talking about red-headed women. Treat.
Talking about redheaded women, Treat.
Red-headed?
Redheaded freckled women.
Philip.
You like breasts?
No, redheaded freckled women, Philip.
Oh, he says it's
So it's redheaded for him, it's redheaded freckled for him.
I'm talking about redheaded women. Redheaded freckled women, Philip. You like breasts?
Yep, that's what
I like
you say
breasts.
it. You say it. I like breasts.
I like breasts.
I got just the girl for you.
Let's do it, Treat.
Let's do a treat.
I'm gonna cut this fucker's heart out.
I'm gonna cut this fucker's heart out. Oh,
Put that gun down, Treat. Little dead end kid.
Drop that knife.
Drop that knife. I have the gun.
Yep.
Quit confusing me, Treat.
Try
Drop
it again.
that knife,
Do
Treat.
nothing. Do nothing. Pull the gun out. You're a 3-year-old with a gun. You don't need to do anything.
Drop that knife, Treat. Little dead end kid. My own little dead end kid. You're gonna be a dead end kid. First thing you do, you kidnap a man. First thing you do is frisk him. You're an amateur, a rank amateur. You got a streak of violence in you.
I'm not going to
I'm not
hurt
going
you.
to hurt
You
you.
understand? You can yell that with a vengeance.
I'm not going to hurt you. You understand?
Now bring it down.
I'm just gonna hire you. You got a streak of violence in you. I realized that at that bar downtown. That's why I came with you. You are gonna work for me, Mr. Treat. You're gonna be my personal bodyguard and all around man.
We're gonna stop here.
good job. Thank you, Philip.
All right. So, I already told him this earlier. That's your guy.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, Rodolfo.
That was amazing.
We gotta play.
That was amazing.
You gotta. We gotta play. You gotta do it. You gotta earn it. You gotta do it. I think the next master class you guys do this scene, the three of you. He'll do his own scene also, but you should do this, and then you start doing, the two brothers scenes, the scene with Philip.
Yes, sir.
It works. Casting works. Two boys were born from two different dads, same mom. You're orphans.
It's way. You know what? Actually, I'm wondering when did you think of that? I mean, I know you probably have already conceptualized it before, but when did you make the decision you were going to tell me right now? Only because I think it's brilliant, because that you just ups the stakes for me.
You confirmed.
Now it's not about it.
You confirmed you're right for the role because you couldn't do what I asked you to do yesterday.
The less it is about me, the harder I work. I don't know why. It's just I got.
You didn't do what I asked you to do yesterday, which was do nothing. Today you did nothing. He has to do nothing. He has to do what you did today.
Okay.
That wasn't me just punishing you. That was me helping you be great. He got laugh lines because you helped him earn it. It was the yin yang of the two energies.
That was great. I didn't see it coming.
Right.
That was great.
It's the casualness of you. It's the non-reactiveness of that character. The stillness of the Godfather that makes the guy going like this funny. Because you're in his house and you're the kidnapped victim and you're the one that's cool. That's this scene. That's what I was trying to get to you yesterday, but you were so worried about the lines you couldn't do it. You were in your head about it. So the thing is, it's up to you though. Like, it's really up to you. Honestly, you're gonna have to talk him into it.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
At this point. Mm-hmm. Because the truth of the matter is, and you have to work harder because you can't do the bare minimum.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but you have to talk him into, I'm actually going to do the work. Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to do the work. You can count on me. You can invest money in this and trust that I'll show up, ready to go for every rehearsal. Because otherwise, we're stuck, you know. And I would put my name and reputation and our nonprofit theater behind it. I would direct it, how much I believe in it, but only if you did the work. You know, I can't direct nothing. I can't put my hands on anything that is not perfectly memorized, so that you're clay that we can play with. But he's funny. He's just sitting on the couch, just looking back and forth, and like he's just curious about how you felt about that. It was hilarious.
It was perfect, and it was like 6 seconds. He came up here. I was like, he's been Philip the whole time.
Yeah, I told him to sit down. I meant over there. He sits over there. I'm like, he's Philip.
That's what Philip would do.
That's what Philip would do. No, I mean he's good. Rodolfo has a beautiful innocence about him. I talked about that in his scene. You know, so he'd be good for the part. You know,
I agree.
You're seasoned. You've been through it a little bit. He's a pup.
He's a pup.
You know?
Yeah.
Be fun. All right, let's chat. Yeah. We can pull it over this way if you could, and
You want to just grab that car, whatever you want
What?
to do, but
Huh?
no.
Pull it where?
We got some work in.
Yes.
Some reads. The class is sitting through line reads. Not fair. We had a fun time. So please take the win so that I don't feel bad. I don't think you not getting an extra 15 minutes or whatever it is at the end of this thing. It's not also fair for you to beat yourself up either, because it's not useful. I've learned that over time. If anyone's seen me do master class from 8 years ago and seen me now, I've grown and adapted and changed, and I'm hopefully better than I was. But one of the things that I'm proud of with my own work is I'm really careful not to accidentally hurt somebody, because it would break my heart. trying to inspire, trying to do something where I'm trying to light a fire under you, and I say it in the wrong way, the wrong time or whatever, and someone's like, they take it the wrong way. And they didn't hear the love I'm trying to put behind it. So I'm not trying to waste your time, I'm not trying to waste their time, and I hope you're not trying to waste my time. So we want to take the win, we want to suck that in, and then we have to say, okay, what's our potential and what are we going to do? And I will beat on you if you beat on you, okay? This is not useful. I need the best Paul I can get my hands on starting tomorrow to help me with my movie sets. Not a sad Paul. I need a happy Paul.
No, yeah, no way.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I need you to take the wins, and then decide, yes or no, do I want to do this?
Yes.
Right? Yes or no. And then, do I want to do it? And then once you decide you're going to do it, this play, then it's a part of your day. It's a part of your work. You just zone in. And it's a muscle, memory's a muscle that has to be worked. So you just have to do a little extra, more than the next guy, until your muscle catches up. I'm the same way, Brian's the same way, my wife's not that way, and Joey's not that way. Joey memorized like this. Brian takes 4 years to memorize the same thing Joey memorized. It's not fair. It is what it is. He might be a faster study, I don't know. But you know, he might be in a profession or be in something that required memory not that long ago, so his muscle is flexed. His muscle is ready to go. Hasn't atrophied yet. You got to build it back up. That's all it is. It's not more or less than that. You probably, most likely, put in more hours than he did on your memorizing, and you're way worse. You also had the bigger monologues, but that's irrelevant. So therefore, it sucks, but it is what it is. You have to do a little extra work until it catches up, and then that's fine, and then it's over. You know? Because the things that you're great at, once you get the memorizing done, those things are already going to be set in place. Did you show them the photo? Did you show them Jared's photo? I showed you. Did you get to see it? It's so badass, dude. I don't have my phone, do I? Where's my phone? I'll just show him that photo. The reason I bring it up is you're so handsome. I think maybe I let you get away with shit because you're so handsome on camera, by the way. I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you, handsome. Hey, stop. For real. Show him this photo.
Paul.
It's amazing.
Let me see that.
It's
Sure.
unreal.
Well, yeah. Well, and round of applause for Jared. Can you see that? You know, we just gotta throw Adolfo in the middle. You know, and it's like boom, we're ready to go. So it's nothing other than a choice. That's it. So if you make it bigger than that, it's gonna be bigger, but we don't have to make it bigger than that. It doesn't have to be that way. I tell my wife this a lot. I tell my daughter this a lot. Like, you can make it big or you can make it small. Whatever the thing is. Whatever the thing, you can go, do I need to get all bent out of shape about this thing? Whatever that is. Or can I just make it small? Can I be like, yeah, that person was rude. Small. That person ruined my day. That's big. You just make it small. You can make it small if you choose. So this is a matter of like, if I make it small, it's like, should have started my memorizing sooner, should have known better, should have been less confident on that thing, and should have beat it quicker. It didn't. Okay, cool, move on. Next time, do it. Done. Or, I'm so bad, that's not useful. Not useful. Okay? You're first.
What did I learn?
Yeah, what'd you learn? How you feeling?
Well, I feel good. I learned a lot today, actually, just watching you direct the other scenes. I learned a lot of useful information. I also learned that I need to do more, obviously, you know. But also the past couple months, I've been going through some changes in my day-to-day routine. That's why I've been absent. I've missed it, of course. I mean, you know.
We missed you too, yeah.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I love everyone here. But I'm glad to be back. I'm getting my life back on track. It was nothing bad. I moved out my parents' place. I got my own place, so, you know,
Yeah, I get
that's
it.
it. But,
yeah, life changes. It's rough. It's and you know, all these adjustments. And the truth of the matter is, people tend to find their way back here when their life is getting back on track.
Yeah.
They tend to find their way out of here when things aren't right, and because there's something about this place that demands the best of you, and so then you end up feeling bad when you're here and you're not bringing the best of you.
Yeah.
So then you disappear for a minute.
Yeah.
I've learned that over time. I've learned to stop mourning people when they leave, because I used to mourn it, you know, in my own way of like being sad when people left. But now I have this saying, they all come back, because they do. It's a matter of they got to find themselves, they got to find whatever it is, and then they'll find their way back here. We just talked about Ed's here 13 years later, you know, haven't seen him and he hasn't seen me. And we've both grown and changed and adapted, and he's seeing a whole new me, having sat in my craft and beat the crap out of this craft for 13 years, and he's seeing the fruit of that. And I would hope if he left for 13 more years and came back, he'd be like, I see the 13 years of growth in the teaching. It's amazing. You know, that's all it is.
Yes, sir.
So I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
What else? Anything else?
Like specifically, I mean, a lot. I suck at these things. What did you learn? Because it's like as soon as I get in my car, I'm gonna be like, yup, I learned that. But right now, I mean, a lot. I don't know. I've learned a lot, probably more than I could even explain. Tell you the truth.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, that's all I know is I'm very, very happy to be back, and I'm ready to work harder. Next master class, and yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to doing it, working with this guy, Rodolfo. And I want to see more scenes next master class too. I think it was cool seeing, we had what, 6 this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last time it was 5? 4?
Yeah,
Oh, it was just 4?
I know.
Wow, yeah, so I mean, you know, I don't know if it creates more work for y'all, but I just really enjoyed seeing everyone's scene and see what they came up with.
Let's keep the momentum going. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm capable of 16 scenes.
That's right.
16 scenes.
You'll run me ragged, but I'll do it. 8 hours a day, or 8 scenes a day, 4 days straight. I'll do it. You spread the word. And what we do is it's every other day you get to go. So we start Thursday, we end Sunday.
Oh.
I've done it before, I'll do it again.
16.
16 scenes, 32 working students. And I'll do it if the demand is there. And I think the demand would be there if people understood what happens in the room. But for it to be special, you have to have the students who want it. And we had that. That's why it's special. And you have to have students who care and stay for each other's scenes and want to learn from all the scenes. It's like you are getting 1/10 of what you paid for if you do your scene and go home. Mm-hmm. And it's a hair selfish almost. It's like, yeah, I'll be here for me, and I hope everyone watches me, but I won't be there for everybody else.
I agree.
You know, but then you learn, you grow, you become a part of this community, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, we can do something special here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a group of people who all give a shit, and we all work harder than everybody else, and we have the most fun doing it.
Yeah, that sounds great. 16?
16.
Let's make it happen.
All right, you're up.
Can you go twice?
It's just the guy that didn't memorize.
I thought that would be, I thought of it, and that was my genuine question, and then I was like, no, don't ask that. And then I said,
Rodolfo
well, no,
can. Rodolfo can.
I was like, I may as well tell him. That's exactly the problem. I'm like, yeah, I can do 2, 3. Like, just go ahead, pile it on. I'll be fine. But I'm not the greatest learner in that way.
Huh?
I just do.
What do you mean?
I'm not.
Yep.
I didn't develop a good system of learning when I was a child. You know.
Okay.
And that's it. And that's the only excuse I have. I've been aware of that my whole adult life, so there's really no. And I have the ability to learn. Because I do. And I do. Brian's is the one that, when I memorized the last thing, because the way that Brian showed me how to do it, prior to that day, I didn't think I could do it. I was going to come here, do improv, I was going to take script. I was going to convince myself that I couldn't do it because I would never memorize a long monologue or anything like that. And that was going to be the end of it, you know? And then I was going to move on. I'm like, all right, well, I can't do that because I'm broken. And then, and then I learned that wasn't true, and now here I am. But I still have to work harder at it, but
Yeah.
I know that I can do it. I just, man, 6 seconds after I walk out of this building, I'm going to set myself, my eventual undoing is going to begin because there's going to be 6,000 different things I'm going to be thinking about that I want to do or accomplish, or that I'm going to spend my time focusing on. And because next master class is not for a period of time or whatever in my life, exactly, my instinct is like, well, no, I got time. What is that, next Wednesday? Well, that's like thousands of minutes.
Minutes. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Depending on how you want to count the time, but jeez.
Yeah.
We just go minute by, count to 60. That takes a little bit of time. Now do that 10,000 times. That's a ton of time.
It's a ton.
And my brain it doesn't see it that way, where other people go, well, no, yeah, sure, it might be plenty of time, but do it now. That way you don't have to worry about it at the last minute. And then I end up repeating the same freaking thing.
Yeah.
So as we go through, if this is a continual thing, yeah, I do not want to short him on time. I do not want him to have a fear that I'm not going to show or be unreliable, and your standard of excellence. There's just no way. There's just no way I'm going to do it if I don't leave here seriously considering how I'm going to fix that problem. And it's a problem it's just an executive function problem with my organization and with my prioritizing tasks, because everything is a task to me, and I'm constantly adding more tasks. Because it's just my mind wants to do the things that it wants to do, and I let it do it.
That's right. That's
But
right. So if you want us to find another Harold, you decide that by tomorrow. And it's okay, and we'll love you where you are, and we'll build something in some other way. If you want to be the Harold, you start memorizing tomorrow. That's it. And it's okay. Either way is okay. You'll be loved either way. You'll be great either way. You'll be involved either way. But you got to want it. Sometimes you don't want it, and that's actually okay. If you come to that place, you're not any less worthy of anything. And that's the end of it. You just decide. Because it will take a lot of work, and then it's like, is that something I want? Or would I rather spend 40 hours on the set for the same thing and let them cast somebody else for that part?
No, I would rather do both.
Then start memorizing tomorrow.
Yes.
Done.
Yes. You know, I also met, because like Harold is Harold, you know who Harold is? Like literally is the man who raised my dad. And he reminds me of my dad. I don't have to try to, it's not that I don't try to be Harold. I don't know why I'm trying to be funny, and what I just learned right now is that when you made me do nothing and not try to, hey, hey, what's going on? You know, like all this cartoonish animation of this guy that for some reason I want him to be that. I don't know why. But when I stopped that and I realized that like these scenes weren't about me, and fucking you just got all these laughs, I'm like, dude, I was just looking at this all wrong. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, no, I want to be Harold, and we will talk about it again tomorrow. But I feel like I'm Harold. I feel like Harold's in there. So like what? Like why? How would I say no to this? I would not say no to this. And what I'm saying directly is that I fixed this for this. My life fixes too, because this is we're talking about life and death here.
Center of the homepage, master your life through the craft of acting. It's all I care about. Master your life through the craft of acting. It's top center. It's what I care about most. I don't care about the fame and the fortune. I don't care that you get to be Harold. I don't care about any of that. But if this helps you in some way alter your life for the better, and it would be for the better with or without Harold, with or without you doing that role. It's what you get from it, and you make a choice. Either way. Because either way, that choice is going to change the trajectory of your life. And you use the craft to, yes, better every other part of your life. One of the best things I said today was the lesson I learned from Brian, which was be careful about what you complain about. Be very careful about what you complain about. Because people hear it, your self-conscious hears it. Conscience, your self-conscience, it hears it. And then you self-sabotage yourself because you're complaining about the thing you want. You're doing the thing you said you wanted to do, and now you're complaining about it, so you drag yourself back down into the mud.
Can I share one more thing? I don't want to take up too much time.
Is it going to take a lot of time?
No, it was from yesterday. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just saying. Sorry. No, I wouldn't.
Do it.
Hey, but yesterday when we, I don't know what you said. You said something really nice to me. You gave me a really nice compliment. And I said, don't say that. I said, don't say things like that. Daring is what I said exactly. But what I meant, I was like, I stopped myself mid-sentence. It was like, don't say that in front of people because they're going to hear you. Then they're going to believe that what you just said is true. And then there's going to be an expectation placed upon me. And so now the expectation is for me to be good when I come out here, which is fine, and which is what I should obviously want to strive for. But to me, in what I've learned, is I do very well in many, many areas. However, I try to get away from that because sometimes that way I don't have to be afraid to fail. If you think I'm a piece of shit when I walk in here, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. If you think I'm going to be great when I walk in here, you're probably going to be disappointed because I don't have it all. I don't have all the dots connected yet. So it's like all that stuff is great. I love hearing that stuff, but I don't identify with that. That thing that you said, I don't identify with that. I got a really nice compliment yesterday, and it stunned me. I do not identify with I don't know who I am.
That's why people have to leave.
But a year and a half.
But that's why people have to leave and then come back. That's why they have to leave. Because you're not going to find that kind of abuse here.
Yeah.
You're going to find me telling you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm going to show you potential and I'm going to show you a road towards success. But you have to take the steps. And sometimes it's painful to see the truth and to see what you're capable of. And if you're not ready, you're not ready. And actually, you should go. Because if you didn't, you'd be toxic to the environment. Mm-hmm. When you're ready and you come back and your life's back in order and you're like, I'm here. It feels right. It fits. Boom, you're in. That's why I said I wanted you to choose. I'm not talking you into it. Mm-hmm. I don't want him to talk you into it. I want you to talk him into it. I want you to be fully convinced. I want you to have already done the work before you make the phone call. Mm-hmm. I did more than I ever thought I could. And it's not to impress me, it's irrelevant. My opinion is irrelevant.
That's
a hard thing to swallow, I get it.
For me,
it's a hard thing to swallow.
Your opinion of me is my opinion of myself, and I know that's wrong.
That's right.
But a year and a half ago, yeah, the trajectory of my life did change when I walked in the door here. I came here because I wanted you to teach me how to be someone other than myself. You taught me that I'm what's good about all of this. So, but I saw him a year and a half into that. And I think I'll be fine.
All I did was show you were playing a bullshit character, and I wanted you to find yourself back to center. And I'm going to try to keep pushing you back to center. That's it. And center's uncomfortable. Okay. And you might have to leave again and come back. That's okay. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe a year from now. It's okay. You grow you, and I'm going to grow me. I don't judge you. You don't judge me. I'll love you. You love me. We'll push each other up. I expect you're human. That's a bubble I put you in. All y'all.
Not the bubble talk.
I expect you're a human being, which means I expect you've made mistakes. I expect it. And I choose to love you anyway. And I beg and I plead and I hope you put me in a bubble. And you expect I make mistakes. And you love me anyway. And we carry on. Let's end there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, here's your ring too. Yeah, I think that knife is.
And that's the feeling. That's the bubble of masterclass. It's like, what do we do now?
That a wrap then?
It's a wrap, sir.
Stop right there, Sid.
On the wrap.
Stop right there. He said,
You stop right there.
drop that gun, Treat.
Drop that. Drop that.
Just make sure they all end up out of the studio, or else just throw them in the big trash for fun. Okay?
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
This guy here's having a moment. Stand up.
Wait, hold
Stand
on.
up. I'm gonna put you up front.
Oh, God.
Oh.
He says, I'm just here because I spun a wheel.
I was at the Arizona Filmmakers event.
Oh, yeah, come on, man.
All I did was spin a wheel, and it was like at the end of the event too, where it was starting to empty out. And I was like, oh, it didn't go. I didn't get a chance to spin it when they finished the wheel. And so I went back for leaving, gave like a half-hearted spin, and it landed on a free audit. I didn't realize the audit was a whole weekend. I thought it was just like, because I called and they said, okay, it's Saturday and Sunday. I thought, okay, it's like the same class but on 2 different days. So if you can't make that day, you go to that day. I almost had work today. I worked yesterday. It's almost my bedtime. I go to work at 5 a.m. But I quickly was like, hey, you said I would be able to get today off. And they did it, but then I complained and they fixed it. Now I'm here right now. That's literally it.
Are you happy that you're here?
It's like brains are like sponges absorbing, and I feel like I'm just overflowing with stuff. That like I need to sit in my car and not play music. And I'm taking like that big stretch of freeway home. Which it's like a 30-minute drive, but like that's a lot of freeway. Then you're going like 70 miles an hour down it.
Freeway, free thinking.
So what's your name?
Xavier.
You told me that, Xavier. I'll remember eventually. So I don't believe in coincidences. So here's the deal.
Me neither.
We weren't supposed to be at that thing. Brian put it together. Brian's putting the word out. He's like, hey, and you know what he told me? He said, I believe in that guy, the guy that's putting on the event.
Oh, David?
He said, I believe in him. This is going to be his last event for a while. I just want to support him.
Oh yeah.
It had nothing to do with us, though. And then he wanted to make it more fun, so he invited a bunch of our students, and we made it a thing. And so we showed up the way we do, like in staff. We're going to get a booth, we get 2 booths, And then, by the way, the audit wasn't for this weekend. The one you spun for was supposed to be for a one-time, one class at night. For whatever reason, whoever talked to you just wanted to give it to you.
You see, I know that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. So you spun a wheel, but think about what has to happen in your own life for you to get up the guts to spin the wheel. You're on the way out. What caused the thought? This is God. This is God in motion. I believe that. Other people say the universe. But there's this thing happening. Now doors have been opened. I tell people this. Doors have been opened. Your eyes have been opened. You were blind and now you see. So the feeling you're having is this experience of now what do I do with this?
Yeah.
Because it's this vast ocean that's bigger than I thought it was, harder than I thought it was, different than I thought it was, but maybe I could do that. Maybe there's a reason I was at that event. That wasn't just to be in this, like, what I thought an acting class was. Happy to know you, Xavier. Thank you for telling us that.
Welcome.
You can tie one right up the line. All right, everybody. Thank you.